installing Python is actually pretty easy. So all you have to do is go to downloads, go to python.org, go to downloads, Python 3.8.4. It's going to come up with whatever the version is, but it's going to be Python like 3.7 or 3.8. And it will come up automatically with what you want to download. If you're running Windows like I currently am, you just click this. And if you're running Mac OS X, you'll just click this as well. It will just give you the Mac version. So we're just going to click it, download it. By the way, if you're running Linux, I assume you know what you're doing. So download. You'll be getting Python 3. There are two versions of Python, Python 2 and Python 3. We'll be using Python 3 in the class. Just all you have to know is that there's two different versions of Python. You don't have to know anything about the difference between them. So, all right, I'm going to click on this Add Python 3.8 to Path. And what we've got here is, it says it will install idle, pip, and documentation. Idle is going to be our programming environment, the home base, if you will, for doing our Python programming for a lot of us. Pip is a package installer for Python. In other words, it allows us to download new libraries that allow us to do new and awesome things in Python. And documentation, which is just basically how do you use Python. Very useful stuff. Checking this box is highly recommended because because this will allow other programs to find it. If you forgot to check this box, just run it again and check the box. It's not going to hurt it. So my screen should have blanked there for a second for installing, and now it's going to install. I'll probably have to edit this video to speed it up a bit. It looks like it's been finished. So let's go ahead, including Python to bypass. Yeah, sure, I can click that. That's fine. So let's go ahead, and so now we're done. And to test it, there's a couple things we can do. The first thing you might try is booting a Python, by looking for Python in your menu and typing it and hitting enter, typing Python and hitting enter, and you'll get this. However, and honestly, though that's not too useful, installing Python like this by default will give you access to something called idle. And you don't have to use it, but I find it fairly useful. Just search for idle in your programs and you'll get something like this. This is a very nice bare bones Python programming environment. Brings up a terminal, and we can hit new file to start writing a new file, which we'll be doing later. But it is a wonderful little tool that gets out of your way for learning how to begin to program. But anyway, that's what we've got for installing on Windows.